Today, we're going to make a drawing of an owl using oil pastels. Here's what our finished owl is going to look like. You get to pick your colors and you can pick what kind of patterns you want to do on certain places on the owl. We're going to start with making our owl's eyes, ojos. So at your table, you'll notice that you have some circles that are a little bit bigger and some circles that are a little bit smaller. So we're going to start with our bigger circles, and we're going to make two of them that are right next to each other. So once you're done drawing, it's going to kind of look like a sideways 8. Now remember, these are the eyes, so you don't want them down at the bottom, but you don't want them way up here at the top either, because we have to have enough room to do like our feathers and the owl's horns if you want to put a moon in the sky. So leave a little room at the top. So I'm going to take my big circle and I'm going to put it below the top of my page. I'm going to use a pencil. I'm going to hold my circle in place. I'm going to trace my big circle one time. Then I'm going to move it over and do another circle right next to it. They could be touching or you could leave a little bit of space in between, but you want them very close together. Then you're going to find your smaller circle and you're going to put a smaller circle in the middle of each of your bigger circles. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to use one hand to hold my circle really tight. And I'm going to trace it with a pencil. And then I'm going to take my other circle, put my smaller circle inside my other big circle, hold it really tight with one hand, and then with my other hand, I'm going to trace it with a pencil. All right, now we get to start using the oil pastels. So I'm going to pick one color, trace both of my big circles, and then if I want to pick a second color, I could use it to trace both of my smaller circles. So I'm going to pick red for my big circles, and I'm just going to slowly trace over the line I just drew. What you could do to make it easier is kind of turn your paper. See how I'm resting my hand in one place and moving my wrist, but I'm turning my paper? That makes it a little bit easier to draw a circle. So I'm going to trace both of my big circles in the same color. And then if I pick a second color, I'm going to trace both of my small circles in the same color. So I'm going to do both of my small circles in green. But you could pick whatever color you want. All right, next, we're going to pick another new color, and we're going to make lines that connect our small circle to our big circle. So it's sort of like we're putting the rays on the sun. We're going to go all the way around on one eye. We're going to use the same color and do that all the way around on our second eye. Let's pick another color and we'll go in between. So I did purple right here. So in between all my purple lines, I'm adding a pink line. You don't have to use the same colors I'm doing. You're just adding another set of rays to your sun, making lines all the way around that connect the small circle to the big circle. And then you've made a pattern. I made purple, pink, purple, pink. Your pattern might be different colors. Now we're going to do the pupils in the middle of our owl's eyes. So we're going to pick another oil pastel. Inside of your smaller circle, you're going to draw an even smaller circle, and then you're going to color it in. Over here, we're going to draw an even smaller circle, and we're going to color it in. I'm going to try to make them about the same size, so I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger because it wasn't quite the same as my other one. If you have a black, put an even smaller circle inside of that one and color it in. Next, let's do our beak. You can make your beak a diamond, or you can make it a triangle. Here's where I did it a triangle, so it's going to be kind of the shape of an ice cream cone. I think I'll do it a diamond this time. So I'm going to do my beak, draw my shape, and then I'm going to color it in. All right, now let's do our owl's body. I'm going to use my pencil again. That way if I make a mistake, I can fix it later. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a big U shape. So our U is going to start up here above the eyes, and it's going to go all the way around, curve at the bottom, come up and touch our other eye. So I'm going to start here, make a big U. Don't go quite all the way to the bottom because we want room for feet and a branch. And then come up on the other side and touch our other eye like that. Alright, so owls have like kind of little feathers that look like horns on top of their head. So to make that, we're going to start connect our two sides of the U together with just kind of a less deep U, like that. I didn't quite make it perfect, but that's okay because I could trace it with an oil pastel and that'll fix my mistake. So I'm just going to trace over that with an oil pastel. Oops. And then I could cover up where I made that mistake at the top. Okay, let's give our owl some feathers at the top of his head. So I'm going to pick a color and I'm going to do a V right between his eyes. So I'm going to make a V and then I'm going to make a smaller V inside and then a bigger V like that. And then I think I'm going to put different colors in between. So I have red, white, red, white, red, white. And then let's add some more feathers over here. So I'm going to have some that come off of his eyes, kind of like eyelashes, but they're not really eyelashes. They're more like feathers. And then we'll put the white in between, or whatever color you picked. Okay, let's give our owl wings. So we're going to do a C. We're going to do a forward C on one side, and then a backward C on the other side. And you can decorate your wings. In mine, I made different colored C's. You could put stripes, you could put zigzags, you could put polka dots on your wings. Now let's do some feet. So we're going to make moon shapes, but we're going to make them sideways. So I'm going to do like a rainbow shape and then a smaller rainbow shape inside. And then I'm going to color it in. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. So I'm going to make a rainbow shape, make a smaller rainbow shape inside, and then I'm going to color it in. How about a branch? We just need to make two lines, one below the bottom of the owl's feet and one above the feet. So here's our bottom line. We'll do the top part of our branch. So we're going to do our branch, but when we get to the owl, we're going to stop, do an imaginary line, and then finish it on the other side. All right, I think the only thing left is to decorate the sky and decorate our owl's belly. On my owl's belly, I did zigzags. You could choose to do that. Maybe you want to do scallops. So scallops would look like this. Or maybe you want to do straight stripes. Maybe you want to do them in different colors. Maybe you want an orange stripe and then a red stripe. And a purple stripe. Wherever you would like to decorate your owl's belly. So, right now, you have time to add stars or a moon into your sky and decorate your owl's belly. And then your owl is all finished. I can't wait to see them.